Oh boy, we go live and everything leaves my head of what I wanted to talk about. Oh, what's going on in the wonderful world for everybody else today? Anybody else out there thinking about what's reality? What is reality? And what is my part in reality? How do I shape this world? Do I add to the delusion or am I trying to perceive things in my own light and not George Soros's? Well, I hope everybody's trying to achieve and does achieve to find their own perceptions in life. But hey, I don't know. What was I even going to talk about? Well, I know I wanted to talk about Trump, but I hope you guys will let me know. I got uh, I got this little Jemmy right here. I'll tell you what it says. It's just a TikToker, but look, Pfizer here. One of the great people, one of the great businessmen. Thank you, Albert. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. He looked very uncomfortable there, right? That was him announcing a very great man. He likes to announce great men. The head of Pfizer is a great man in Donald Trump's eyes. Like, I don't know, man. I don't think you should lie to your country. I don't. Well, he said Kenneth Copeland was a great man as well. Anybody out there thinking Kenneth Copeland is a good man? I would really like. What's up, Buttercup? Well, I'm just talking about Kenneth Copeland. You know what I mean? Is there some sort of leader that you're following that's telling you to be a pussy? And like, if people can't see that Kenneth Copeland is in it to win it for Kenneth Copeland, and he's not a disciple of Jesus's, no, 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 no. I can show you. He could talk better. He could explain the Bible better to you, but it all boils down, Storm. It's the truth, eh? You gotta want the truth. Jesus said that was the way, eh? Now, how do you go about getting the truth? Well, you act the way Jesus did, right? He set the example for us. Was he out there backing down? We're told turn the other cheek and fucking run away like Jesus would. I don't remember Jesus ever running away from fuck all, you know? In fact, if he's seen some shit going on, he turned some tables over and said, "You guys might want to get your shit together because you're not right with daddy." You know what I mean, Storm? Do you get what I'm laying down here? Like, I don't, I don't see this rendition of Jesus that everybody gets. Yeah, he hung on a cross, showed us the way, told us the truth was the way, but hey, everything's cool. I just got to believe in the name Jesus. But hey, whatever you want to believe in, it's your ending you're creating. You know what I mean? I just think the safer bet is to actually try and find out what the truth is. Are you living in a simulation, a delusion that you cause your own self because of your own ignorance and stupidity and not wanting to find out what the truth is for yourself? What we got you here, Storm. Why don't you answer some questions, bud? Kenneth Copeland, a good man? Should you endorse Kenneth Copeland? Just saying. Who else is a good man? Well, we found out King Charles. I always want to call him King George for some reason, but King Charles. It's a great man. Great man. Like, nobody's smart enough to figure out that there should be no king dorks around anymore, you know what I mean? Like, they have a government and stuff like that, but they got some fucking dork running around with the crown and scepter thinking he's because people tell him he is. 'Cause he thinks. Who else was a great man? Hey, Storm, did you watch The Induction? of the great president that is Donald Trump. Did you see her? They had the rabbi and the two preachers. Remember the one that just went off? What? What? Dude, he's a great man too. He's a great man too. Selling gold coins or crypto coins or something right after. You know what I mean? I got my moment in the shine, and now it's me time to make a dime and do it all in the name of Jesus. I don't buy the bit. You know what I mean? Is this the industry exposed? Oh, hey, is that you? Why are there so many men living in your place? Wow. I have 3 grown sons that still live at home. You know what I mean? And I currently have a brother-in-law that's living in my home too. Like, if that's what inquiring minds wanna know, that's why there's so many men in my house. You know what I mean? Don't worry, there's rooms for everybody. We're not all, I don't know what you're thinking there. Oh, I bet it was your brother-in-law. Wow. My sons are all adults, you know what I mean? Once you're 19, you're an adult, right? I mean, you should be a man and be ready for the world, but hey, sometimes you just don't do the right things because at the right time, to avoid a fight, you ignored what you thought was right, and you let the wrong thing happen, and it comes back to bite you in the ass. But we can't go back and change it, can we? Industry exposed. No, we can't. All we can do is try and address the problem now. But the problems these days are really fucking ignorant, dude. They don't wanna take a look at their part of being the problem, you know what I mean? Evidence and facts? We don't want any. We don't care. Uh, enabling. It's a motherfucker, right? Hey? Is that your wife's new man? Yeah, yeah, it's my wife's new man. Her brother. Guess what? They're Rothschilds, you know what I mean? And I just let it happen in my house. Are you fucking what is wrong with you people, really? I don't like, there's something wrong with your heads. No, a fella needed somewhere to stay, and, well, here it is. You know what I mean? I don't know what's weird about that. You do help people when they're in need of help sometimes, you know what I mean? As long as they haven't used you too bad in the past, hey? Don't hold on to the bad ones, industry exposed. We got tits on fire. Double X. I am part of the axe, the real axe, to bring the mass. Eh? I'm part of the Christos, here to help the world, but it's in a deep, dark sleep. Yeah. Wake up, tits on fire. Mm, Canada's nasty. Oh, yeah, hurt my feelings. Yes, it's a big old floppy vagina right now, but it's gonna wake up. It's gonna wake up. It's gonna show the world how to come to God. It's gonna be the country, bud. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try real, real hard. You know what I mean? Somebody's gotta do something because nobody's waking up. You know what I mean? Nobody's waking up. They just wanna stay in their little slumber. Listen, industry exposed. Read that for Canada. Nasty. Why is it Americans hate Canadians so much? What makes you so much better than us, huh? Huh? Because if we're talking impact on the world and what our stupidity has done to the world and what your stupidity has done to the world, well, you guys win by a long shot. Your intelligence agencies are to blame. But the problem is that people aren't intelligent to find out that their intelligence agencies aren't very intelligent. But here's the problem. Here's the great thing about not being intelligent. If you do your research and stuff, you can learn to be more intelligent and you can always change your ways, industry exposed. You know what I mean? Just reach out, grab a little information, find out what you think for yourself, dude. What do you think for yourself? But hey, grab on all the information and you make that determination for yourself. Don't you let anybody tell you any different. You know what I mean? Don't get hooked on something just because it sends you 4.99. Okay. Take a look at all sides. You know what I mean? It all started from an atom. You know what I mean? Listen to Adam. Hear his side of the story too. But you don't. I don't even know if this is the real industry exposed, is it? What are you creeping around me for? Because you are a creepy motherfucker. You know that you are. I don't know what's wrong with you, bud, but you got some shit going on. I think I could help you if you wanted to talk it over, bud, but there's something going on in your brain and it's going storm. I don't mind Canadians. You know what? Fuck Canadians. Fuck Americans. You know what I like? I like children of God. That's who I like. I like human beings. That's who I like. Those are people with God. Humanoids, I don't fucking really care for. You know what I mean? I want the best for them and I want them to become human beings, but it's a whole lot of nastiness with the noids. How can we change the noids to a being? You know what I mean? Here's how we do it, Storm. We let them know that, well, God resides within us. And well, so does the devil. You know what I mean? Which one are we going to pick? We're going to decide to open up our brains, maybe find the right side of it. Or listen, God is not the easy way. The devil is the easy way. He's the one that will make you feel like you're a-okay and you know you're not doing the right things. He's the one that's gonna tell you that. God's gonna be the one telling you, "Hey, do the right things regardless, regardless of how it makes you look. If you look crazy, you gotta look crazy." You know what I mean? Industry exposed, do you understand? There's 2 roads you can travel down this great awakening there, my friend. Well, you can pick Devil Brain or you can pick God Brain. Now, God brain isn't perfect. It isn't going to go in your head and you're going to get all this knowledge, but no, no, no. Following the truth, trying to figure out what the truth is of your own reality. You know what I mean? Take control. Don't let people control and operate your brain. You know what I mean? Don't sell out for 4.99. You know what I mean? Your soul should be much more important to you. Know what you're laying down on the streets and make sure what you're saying you believe. You know what I mean? Don't do it because you want to believe it. Do it because that's what you believe. Because you've checked all sides of the situation out. He says, "You never done nothing godly." Coward Carl. Everything I do is for God, you numbskull. You just don't like the way I present it to you. You know what I mean? Well, guess what? I don't play for you. I play for God, bud. You know what I mean? I do a lot of thinking and I'm like, what is God trying to tell me? You know what I mean? I've come to the understanding though that I don't think I came here for you guys. I did, but I did. I had to separate myself from everybody, go through some suffering so then I could find God. You know what I mean? And when I found God and I started understanding what my role with God was, that's when I know how much He loves you and how much He wants you to change. He never would have let me go through all this suffering so that I could try and help people. You know what I mean? Industry exposed. You don't know what I mean because you haven't experienced what I've experienced. You have this idea of what you think God is or something. I don't know. I don't know what you think, but I'm telling you, if you ain't trying to ride with the truth, brother, it ain't God you're talking to or anybody on here. Piss on Canada, eh? I see orbs. I see stupid in my comment section. Why do you guys hate Canada so much? Why do you think you're so much better than everybody else? How can you think that you're doing good in the spiritual world if you think because you're born in a certain country, you're better than anybody else? How in your right mind can any of you think that you're doing good with God if you think that way? And so many of you do, and I don't fucking get it. It's like it's like not rocket science to figure out, hey, it's like, hey guys, I'm trying to tell you right here. Listen, this is where you're fucked. You're fucked. Like I got I got the CNN interview on, and don't get me wrong, I know they're a joke, but I'm watching, you know, the woman there that kind of looks like a man, long brunette, but I mean, she's a woman, and you can tell she's, anyways. She's got Rubio on here, and they're discussing, hey, is there anything since Zelensky can do to fix the relationship with fucking the USA and blah blah blah? And Rubio's speech is beauty. It's like, hey, let's be honest, guys. You guys gave all that money to Ukraine, just as Canada does and continues to do because, well, Prime Minister fucking shitturd is out there giving way more of Canada's money. Hey, Zelensky, we really want to see the destruction of your country. So we'd like to continue it because, well, we just don't want any growth in ours. We'll just pay for everything for destruction and fuck the growth in Canada because, well, hey, he's a fucking dictator, and I feel pretty good about saying it because Donald Trump told you guys all. You know what I mean? It's a big fucking joke. And well, the world keeps fucking. Oh man, I wish you guys were smart enough to wake up. Oh, but anyways, but here's the deal: you guys gave him all that money, no strings attached. So you don't have the right to all of a sudden try and change the deal and say we want to be peacemakers because peace all depends on that fucking $400 billion of fucking or whatever it is, fucking rare earth. Hey, that's what it's all about. Because you guys as America and Donald being the fucking man that he should be saying no more money, Z. We no longer support you. Because that's the only way Ukraine ever could have been in this fucking war was by your support, our support, and the support of the UN. If not, they never ever could have fucking taken that war on, and they'd have to fucking admit that. But no, instead, we encouraged it and supplied the fucking artillery for it. So maybe if everybody withdrew from the war, because what would happen? Well, Russia would absorb fucking Ukraine, right? Do you let that happen? But then again, if that does happen, who's gonna be a solid to his buddy Trump? Still give him that fucking 400 bills worth of fucking rare earth, huh? Gotta ask yourselves, what's the dealio there, right? But anyways, we should like, wouldn't it just be smart for the US to say, hey, no more money, we're withdrawing our support? Because Zelensky's in fucking UK right now, and they got the UK's full support. You know what I mean? But then again, their prime minister is WEF as well. You know what I mean? Just like the big Z and just like fucking Prime Minister fucking shit third over here. All WEFers, old Francois fucking Marconi with the wife with the fucking dilly dang. You know what I mean? All WEFers. MFers, those WEMFers, WEFMFers. Hey? But like Trump was being a dick to Z. You don't hold any cards. Well, it should be really him and fucking Putin trying to settle this thing. But hey, remember when they almost had it settled? You'd have to go take a look at this yourself. But old fucking Boris there, old Boris. Boris came down from the UK and said, Z, you can't give up now. The world is depending on you, Z, and we'll support you no matter what. So you understand why Z's confused on what's going on now, eh? And this is the one where I really fail to see how any American who remotely lets this happen thinks they're a part of God's kingdom. With, I mean, you can, but you gotta be willing to at least talk about and say how bad this is. Listen, if you guys go plant your flag in Palestine just because you guys paid for the destruction of it, hey, you guys are working for the devil, and there's no other way to fucking explain it. Like, that's just devilish. You know what I mean? Like, not only are you guys trying to fucking get rich off the suffering of the Ukrainians, how are the Ukrainians ever supposed to rebuild if you guys take all their shit? Hey? But hey, I've been watching some more shit on that. Like the previous government to that, how the the Nazi a supposed American coup. An American coup, eh? Industry exposed. Put Zelensky in charge. Now, who better to get than an actor, right? But you two wrapped up in the fucking Ryan Upchurch saga. Listen, buddy, he's not chosen. I drove down that road. He's not chosen, okay? He's gonna tell you he is, but he's not. He's kind of a fucking idiot, kind of a dirtbag, actually. You know what I mean? And his fucking five-star generals there that work for him, they're really fucking stupid. They're incapable of having conversations. They're a little weird like you. Hey, if you want to have a conversation, you need to wear ladies' panties or there's other demands and shit like that. I'm just, hey, bud, if you don't want to talk to me just the way I am, then we don't need to talk. I'm not fulfilling your guys' fucking fantasies just so we can have a conversation so that you guys don't go running around lying on me just in case I am fucking a child of God. because that's just not gonna go good for your brains in the future. I've tried to warn them industry exposed, but they don't listen. They're a little thick in the fucking canoodle, you know what I mean? But hey, that's the thing. We think we can do whatever we want in this life. And well, maybe there's a boomerang effect. We just never know what we're doing to other people until it comes back and bites us in the ass, eh? What do we got? Text us number two. Text day. Text day. We stupid POTUS. Well, hey, bud, did you ever hear me say, hey, the other side was what you should have voted for? No, dude, no, no, that's purely the devil. That's the devil, and it's not even in disguise, bud. It was the devil right there in your face. You know what I mean? At least Donald is fucking a little slick. He's slick like the real devil. You know what I mean? Listen, bud. This is no-brainer shit that he's doing. It was so fucked up that he's looking smart, but it's really not that smart of stuff. It's fucking it's grade 1 fucking level fucking simple fucking shit we should know as human beings, but we never got it. We in Canada are still allowing it, Dax. Like, really, it happened. Men were allowed in women's sports. And then and we allowed ourselves to be the bad guys if we said there was something wrong with it. That's the world you created, Tax. You know what I mean? You must like it. There must be something you like about it. What is it about the pedophiles you like? You know what I mean? Hey, Pam Bondi. Like, what the fuck, eh? Hey, we're getting you guys are gonna cringe. Hey, I fucking know how to read human behavior, and Pam Bondi really wanted you to know how evil Epstein was, but hey, we still haven't got any real solid evidence on the clients for you that, well, like I've said, there's no need for Epstein unless there's clients, right? Those are truly the evil people. But we don't get that, eh, Dax? You know what I mean? They want to protect the victims. Hey, the victims won't be victims anymore if they sit there and point out who fucking did it to them and say, "Hey, I refuse to think that you defiled me, motherfucker, because no man can defile me. Because if I let a man defile me, then I can't go with God." You know what I mean? And well, only I can defile me. So, and that's truly who you're only like. If you're afraid that, like, this is the thing when you're with God, you know that if somebody did something to you and they got away with it, they're gonna do it to somebody else. That's why it's really important to fight for what's right. That way other people don't get hurt the same way that you did, you know what I mean? I'm barely a topic anymore. Yep, gold. I don't know what to tell you, industry exposed. No one was talking about church, but well, you're always talking about church and how bad Adam is and how bad everybody else in the industry is except for Ryan Upchurch. They're all out to get him. But I keep saying this because it doesn't make sense. Ryan once said, "Hey, if you got the truth, you got nothing to fucking worry about. So if you got the truth, you ain't worried about fucking having a little debate, a little conversation. But old fucking Rai don't want to have that conversation because he might be found out as a fucking lying piece of shit. Or maybe he's being fed. Maybe B Loose is the one because he stays in the shadows a lot, eh? Who really knows Be Loose?" I never talk about Adam. Oh, bullshit. I just seen a video today that said Adam in it. I didn't watch it, but it was definitely in the title. This is probably not even the industry exposed. I'm talking to a facade. Like, there's some of you little people that like to go out there and just make up little fucking play like you're somebody else, you know what I mean? To strike a chord so you can get somebody to say bad about somebody and because you're trying to fucking you guys are such fucking losers when you go out try and create drama like that, afraid to show who you are. That's like that little me guy. Won't show his face too often, eh? Are you guys all ashamed of what like Rusty Truck? Is that like is he ashamed? I mean, he does have his smooth, soothing voice, you know what I mean? Sounds like a and again, when you really listen, eh, he's a faker. A faker. And well, to fakers bakers text to you. What do you know what a godly person is there, Tex? A godly person is who stands boldly in God and will fight for the fucking truth. You're retarded. What do you think a godly man is? Someone who's fucking nice, who runs around tapping people on the forehead saying, you're saved, you're saved. Don't worry, I'll take care of everything for you. Hey, Tex, that's not the way she works, bud. You got to work for this. And that's what I'm afraid of. Can you grasp that? I don't know. It's gonna you're fucking thick and stupid, eh? I've been telling you all this stuff. What do you think? Like, hey, I knew about the stuff you did with China and shit like that, eh? But I didn't think about it again until those fucking Bibles came up, eh? I was like, how could you do that after all this time? Fucking the Bible and the fucking all the American shit that went along with it. Made in fucking China. Are you fucking for real? Like that can't even be for fucking real. Like how is everybody not like, hey, Donald, this ain't fucking right, dude. I agree with a lot of the shit that you do, but hey, if you're not gonna buy from America and you're expecting everybody else to follow the rules that you want us to play, but hey, are those really the rules you want us to play, or is that what you want us to think to get our vote? You know what I mean? Are you really looking for some rare earth, or are you looking for Trump Gaza? Or hey, what about Greenland? Tax. What about Greenland? We'll take it by force if we have to. That's weird, eh? But but it's okay though, as an American, because you got to look at it like, hey, it's for our defense, and hey, all those minerals that old Don Don's friends can go move in on, it'll have an impact on us in America. So them being America, why wouldn't they want to be American? We're the best. But if they come America, they could be the best. Hey, Dexter, so you think what? What up, Harley? Who knows says I am clueless. What am I clueless about? Do you think, as an American, and you know what's happening, and all the death that's occurred, and you plant your fucking flag on Gaza, that feels good for your spiritual fucking life, hey? Do you think that anybody in your government is with God? And there's a lot that I want to like Tulsi Gabbard, and I want to like them all. But is there one that is truly with God? If they're not willing to stand up and say, hey, I don't think this is right. This land belongs to Palestine. I thought this was about getting rid of a few bad people called Hamas. But who knows? Do you know what really bothers me about the whole Hamas thing? I got this video, and I'll show it to you if you want to, if you want me to. It's a guy getting interviewed by the cops. He's the guy that shot up fucking Mar-a-Lago, okay? Now, he tells these guys, hey, DJ Khaled, the best music, he supports Hamas. Out of his mouth. DJ Khaled supports Hamas. So this would be the FBI who have this information, right? I wonder if they ever did anything about it. He also makes some accusations about him not liking children too much. And it also makes me wonder why. And I go back because I remember watching a video of this band Smashing Records that they had with DJ Khaled saying, we ain't dealing with anybody who doesn't like children like that. Smashing Gold albums or whatever they had with DJ Khaled. But hey, these people get to walk the streets proudly, eh? While you listen to that best music because God did. Because Eminem's on the album, so definitely full of God. Eminem, he said, well, if you support him, he, I don't want you as a fan. I don't want to have a conversation. Get the fuck out of here, you useless worm. But then again, hey, when I watched him with Kamala, oh, what a joke. What a joke. What a joke. But then again, hey. um, I go by the Bible, not a freak on you. Okay, what does the Bible tell you, text? What does the Bible tell you, bud? Come on, buddy. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't go thinking you can bite onto ignorance there, my friend, and get away with her. Hey, there's with God and there's with the devil there, fuck stain. Wake up. Wake up, Junior. No, don't go blaming your ignorance on God. No, no, no. You want to be with God, you got to be with God, bud. That's true, the truth. You got to ask yourself some fucking questions there, dude. You know what I mean? Hey, the world ain't right. And if you open your eyes and you start seeing that, you'll start seeing, hey, not only the outside world, because first of all, before you even notice that stuff, you got to go inside. You gotta, what's wrong with me? Why did I do this horrible shit? You know what I mean? You got to really take a look at yourself. Hey, I'm not as smart as I thought I was. I fell for this. Oh my goodness. It's about shedding text. You know what I mean? Buddy, I want you with God, but you, that's the devil in you, bud. Everything's going to be okay, text. If you never know, you can't be responsible for it. No, no, bud. You know. You know. You just refuse to face it, my friend. And while refusing to face the truth, well, that's refusing God. Let's see what else we got being said, eh, texters? Mm, that was a good one. If you were talking, Carl, did you know Text T is a bigger locale than you? It's true. Nuts from I Spy a Lie. Well, he is a bit of a locale, but I still got high hopes for him. You know what I mean? I still love Text. I like Text's videos. You know what I mean? Like he thinks he's pissing me off. I really do get a chuckle out of him, but then I question him. I'm like, what the fuck is this idiot doing? He's fucking putting in these videos, everything I stand against, saying I stand for it. Like, it's just fucking stupid, but hey, Tex does put in the effort and I love him for it. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's a bit of a low gal. And then we got Texty again. I go by the Bible, not a freak like you on the YouTube. LOL. Like I said, bud, like I was saying earlier, what does the Bible say really? Overall, what does it say? Hey, Tex, there's 10 simple rules to fucking follow. Hey, bud, love thy neighbor. Hey, if you think you're better than thy neighbor because you were born on a better neighborhood, well, guess what? Yeah, that's commandment broken. Like I can go through these and fucking rip your ass apart and let you know how you're not doing well. But would you accept it, Dax? I don't know. Like I said, 10 simple rules. It tells you, hey, there's some stories here. You read them, get an idea what, hey, this is what happens to men who fucking get with God. And it's sometimes a struggle and not a good time. But anyways, it says there's gonna be this ultimate dude coming. He's the guy you're supposed to follow. And well, when he was here, he said the truth was the way. And do it the way I do it. You know what I mean? Have a brain, have a heart, and well, use that to have the courage to stand up for what's right. That's what I get. That's how I can kind of simplify it for you there, text. But what do you get out of the Bible, bud? Are we supposed to follow the Bible and go, hey, when's the chip for the hand and the head coming? Would those both be provided by Elon or no? Tax, I know you're probably not a rich man. How are you gonna feel about this when everybody can afford a chip and you gotta take the one in the hand? You know what I mean? Everybody else is gonna have jobs because they're gonna be smarter than you. Hey, you try and find God and nobody will be smarter than you, Tax. No one. You know what I mean? Not a person, dude. Because all you can do is learn. You know what I mean? You won't be afraid to let go of bullshit. You know what I mean? You'll be like, hey, you're right. I can let go of that. And thank you. Thanks for letting me know I was wrong. That's where you can get to, Dexter. But hey, you got to be willing for that. Hey, what else do we got? So you understand my concept of the Bible? I'd like to know yours, bud. Why are you wearing a woman's cardigan? One side hanging on. It's a sweater, and I'm kind of getting hot, but see, and it's just a muscle shirt. And I don't want to show my muscles off because they're not very big right now. They're kind of flabby, you know what I mean? Want to see my favorite tattoo right there? The truth. The truth is coming for you. Anyways, that was for you. Who knows? Marls Chanson. Hello, text. Hello, you little boy who cries wolf. Are you talking about me? I am the wolf, motherfucker. I am the wolf. I'm the wolf in sheep's clothing that DMX warned you about, motherfucker. Listen, Satan's people are sheep. They're the stupid ones who do exactly what Satan says. To be with God is to be the rebel because Satan has a far bigger army than God does. You know what I mean? We've learned just by that simple rule of love thy neighbor. Well, most of America, Americans are not good with God. You know what I mean? Not good. We have to admit that, right? Not good. See, I don't think I'm better than an American. I don't think that I'm better than anybody. I just think I stand up for the right things and ask people to show me where I might be wrong. But You guys just wanna tell me I'm wrong and, well, make me feel crazy or make me feel stupid or make me feel less than you, and, well, quite frankly, you can't make a man of God do that, you know what I mean? Because well, we're not afraid of your stupidity because 'cause we'll point it out every fucking time. Because 'cause we're, well, witty that way. Ah, Harley. Text, nobody likes you, text T, LOL. No, that's not true. Don't listen to anybody say that kinda stuff there, buddy. Somebody out there loves you, text, you know what I mean? It don't even matter if anybody loves you, if you love yourself, you know what I mean? And once you love yourself, you truly love yourself, and you find another who loves themselves, that's when you probably find true love. So make sure if you're gonna spend the time to find God, make sure you find the godly woman there, Tex. Don't waste your time, bud. You know what I mean? Carl, why is your sweatshirt looking like that? Well, I fixed that, eh, Harley? Now you guys know. Look at that. Suicidal 13. This is an old shirt, eh? Send me your money. You can't break me down. Oh, you break me down. I don't even think I'm singing it right. You can't break me. Oh, the Bible tells Tex to move. Well, I just want Tex to start reading the Bible properly. Maybe you could do that too, I spy. A lie? I don't know. You guys let me know where I'm wrong in my interpretation of the Bible, you know what I mean? Why is everybody in here after texters, eh? Oh, is Jasmine in here? Jasmine and Lil sitting in a tree. Y'all know the rest, bless their heart and their alt accounts. Well, who's the Lil that's working with Jasmine there, Dexters? I'm interested in your drama. Don't you know enough not to fucking go bothering with Jasmine? How many of the boys you gotta go out there and fight with? Oh, are you really suicidal like your shirt says? Absolutely not. Now, I'll sacrifice myself to my prime minister on the maid program. That I'm willing to do. You know what I mean? And I gotta step out and ask for it. But I gotta ask the right people to help support me because that's how I get my breakthrough. You know what I mean? Hey, if I'm crazy, that motherfucker's system drove me crazy, and I can prove it. I don't think I deserve those 5 hospital stays, and I don't think I deserve the way the police treated me. I don't believe that, well, my workplace, if they just would have listened, I think it's possible that we could have, like, saved a man's life, you know what I mean? But then again, the Ministry of Labor just wasn't much help, and then you asked the Premier of Ontario for help, and that's just, you know what I mean? I did look crazy in that video that I sent him, but hey, you think I would have got a response either way. But anyway, so many things. It was funny because you guys like to use people's own situations against them to try and make them feel bad or whatever. I don't understand what it is you fucking retards do. But someone mentioned my car accident. Yeah. Like I purposely fucking did the Dukes of Hazzard towards people. Hey, wait till you guys see the film on this. It's great. Fuck, eh? That poor bastard who laid me out to dry. Can you imagine waking up one morning going, "Holy fuck, the truth is everywhere." Hey, there's my car. But then again, I'm not a brainwave. I'm not the smartest fucking person in the world. But when I read the statement, I was like, hey, if I was a cop, I would probably know that this is invalid and not good. Based on the fact that if we followed what he said happened, it would probably take us past the accident. But hey, cops these days, little fucking stupid. They don't like to do their job. They just like to think they're better than everybody else. You know what I mean? They already got all the answers. Why investigate? I'll tell you what, it's going to be a bad day in the life of the Elmer police if I ever fucking be known as the Mashiach. Those motherfuckers are going to have brain pains for fucking ever. And it's too bad because some of them aren't bad dudes. I'm telling you right now. They're just super fucking stupid because they're trained. They don't know fucking right from left. Hey, Carl, I understand it sucks, but it's the law. Hey, does it make sense that something that sucks is the law? Or, hey, hey, Carl, I understand this was my favorite. I understand your logic, but that's not the way we do things. And I think I have that on video. Can you imagine? And I have to say to this cop, hey, if it sounds logical, why do you do it differently? Well, because it's the law. Okay. Where's the logic in the law? Well, it's what I have to follow. Anyways, these are just simple, stupid little things, but I can tell you other stories too. If you guys want to hear a police story about the Alma police in this fucking town, oh, it's fine. These 5150s exist. Watch yourself out there. Well, that's the problem. I do want people to be able to watch themselves because people can dangle your fucking life, say that you're mentally ill, and well, they can end your life by saying you're mentally ill and well, saying you're violent and suicidal. Like there's got to be a reason to bring you in, and when every fucking reason every time is violent and suicidal, and they have zero evidence, trying to tell you guys, watching you have in your lives. People will try and control you, and if they can't control you, they will destroy you at all fucking costs. They don't like what you're saying or what you're asking. If you aren't willing to fucking toe the line and play the game they want you to play, they will fucking destroy you. And you don't get it because humans are fucking not smart right now. They've been trained to be like this. Stupid and ignorant towards each other. Get all of us to hate each other. You know what I mean? Now the world can be mixed feelings on Ukraine, and you can either love America or you can hate America. But hey, when America's fighting for themselves, they'll just put everybody down because they're better than everybody else. It'll just fucking get ugly. You know what I mean? Then again, you guys want World War III? I'm good with dying. Fucking just pull the fucking nukes and push the fucking button. Let everybody out of their fucking misery, eh? Like, this is the life you guys wanna lead, fucking coming on YouTube, telling people you're better than them or trying to make them feel less than or devaluing them and not willing to engage and have a conversation with them and have no idea what they're even talking about, but you wanna blast them. But hey, you guys have it your own way. I'd prefer to see yous with God. I'd like to see yous in heaven, you know what I mean? But hey, keep playing the way you are, see where you get. The chosen ones are here, baby geeks. It's time to wake up. Jasmine has bigger balls than you will ever have. Sleep well knowing that. Moo, motherfucker, moo. Well, text. Text. Who is the truth? Jesus is the truth, brother. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Be like Jesus and search. The truth is inside of you, text, but you got to figure out what it is. You know what I mean? The Jesus inside of you, bud. Get inside the Christ inside of you. Like, you don't get it, right? Do you get do you get it? The Christ. It's the truth. It's what you have to be with. You have to be with God's original creation, right? In the beginning was God. And what was with God? The Word was with God, right? You don't have a father without a son, and you don't have a son without the Father. You know what I mean? And Jesus, the Christ, came from the seed of God. Therefore, he a part of God. Hey? And everything that comes from part of Christ is a part of Christ and a part of God. If you take on the Holy Spirit, which will allow the truth to cipher in. You know what I mean? But you guys don't. We have the same conversations every day. I get off track. I wanted to go over this whole Trump thing. I wanted you guys to lay it down and tell me, hey, America's good if we take Gaza. We can still go to heaven. Our our politicians that we love so much, they're with God. Because J.D. Vance tells you what a Christian he is. So for sure, he's laying with God and he's been playing his flag on fucking Gaza and think that things are gonna have a happy ending for him. And his belief in Jesus, well, he didn't follow Jesus stuff. He knows the truth. He knows the truth. He knows Netanyahu, not good boy, not good boy, not good boy. I'm just saying. Well, you guys figure it out for myself. You let me know where you think Netanyahu is the good guy here. I'm not saying Hamas is the good guy. I'm definitely not. But why are we allowing the best music to support Hamas if they are the bad guys? You know what I mean? And we gotta wonder and we gotta question ourselves, Dax. Iran, 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 Iran. Always. Boom ba, boom ba, boom ba, boom ba, boom ba. Iran, 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 Iran. They let you hear what they want you to hear. Listen, go back and watch the video. This is real, dude. I don't know if you watched the video or not, Dax. Everybody on here, please go find it and watch it. There is I did a video next to a Fox broadcast on the Scythians. They're transgender fucking cult. Anyways, it had nothing to do with fucking Canada. Anyways, by the way, I seen more on this on I wish I could get you guys to go over to my TikTok and I could try and get you guys to onto this chaotic guy. He's pretty good. He puts things together and stuff like that. Anyways, he was going on about that. I wish I could have got a hold of him and said, "Hey, you should see the propaganda the fucking Fox News fucking put on there. Somehow they tried to tie it to Canada, and somehow Trump needed to take care of because the fucking northern border was the fucking issue." And then Canada better comply with Trump. Anyways, that was the Faulkner focus. And well, Faulkner's not focusing on God. Faulkner's focusing on herself. And I only say this because I like the Faulkner and I'd like the Faulkner to start focusing on her inner self. But if for her to understand her inner self, she'd have to be by herself and she couldn't be spreading her propaganda all over the fucking world anymore. And she'd kind of have to admit that that's what she does. But hey, Fox News, that's the good one, though. That's the Republican one. I'm not saying CNN's good, dudes. Not at all. Brian Seltzer, he's a little scalpser in the brains. You know what I mean? I don't think he's chugga choo chewing with God at all. But hey, like this conversation on here is all about text. Andrea was owning you, but I'm sorry, I have to agree. Andrea was kicking your ass, Dex. You were not looking good against those girls, dude. They whooped your ass, and well, quite frankly, I knew you were gonna get your ass whooped by me, but did you even show up though? Not really. I never answered one question, not one, really. Why delete locale? Yeah, why do we delete? It's a weird thing. Johnny Gobble deletes a lot. No, he doesn't delete. He privates, right? Private, private, private. Why don't you just let stuff dangle? If you got some bad stuff on there, tell people you learned from it. But hey, I know people like to hold things against you, but you can't let them do that. You know what I mean? You can't let them get to you, no matter how many come against you. Feels like the world sometimes coming against me. And well, I gotta be battle tested for the biggest battle of all time, eh? Hey, text. Text T is my original profile. I am not using my real name. Just you aren't. Sit up between me and another person. You talking to me, text? I'll gladly debate you anytime. Because you know you can't get past the fact that you're a pedo protector, right? You can't win that battle, bud. You are all pedo protectors. We know there was people on Epstein Island, and we let these fucking politicians dingle dangle bullshit. Your unintelligence agencies don't fucking do nothing. But then again, it's our responsibility as the people. I know it's an American, but as a citizen of the world and being a human being, knowing that probably children from around the world were making their way there, and but you choose to protect them, and I don't want to protect them. These people don't fucking scare me, text. They don't have me thinking there's nothing I can't, no, there's nothing I can do about it. In fact, if I don't do something about it, who will? It's definitely not going to be text. He likes protecting the pedos. The world loves protecting them. And why? 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 What's so scary about them, text? Like you've seen these dorks for real, right? Like, you know what I mean? But anyways, dude. Only we got 8 people in here, and it's been an hour, and I usually don't like to go over that. Is there anything you guys would like to talk about other than other than tax being a locale? I mean, you got to come into my chat to tell tax he's a locale, and I don't know what to tell you, locale. I don't know. Tax, you can just give up the stupidity, but it could be so much easier. You know what I mean? I've tried to be a friend to help you along the way. I've been like, hey, dude, God's real and he's working through people right now. and you're getting yourself in trouble and you don't know what you're doing. And I want the best for you. And I don't know what you're going to have to go through because I know the suffering I've had to do to find God. And I certainly do appreciate it. And but I wouldn't wish it upon anybody else, not even my worst enemy. But I don't get to pick. You know what I mean? If that's the kind of shit people are going to have to go through, oh man, this sure. Let me tell you. Don't that's do not take the easy way out. Do not take that way out. No way, Jose. Some tells me, fight it, Dex. You know what I mean? Let the truth overcome you. You know what I mean? Don't fight it. Don't try and fucking find your way out of it. Just fucking take her on. Dex is going to troll God to get to heaven. He's the master troll, don't you know? Well, you can't ever control God. You control yourself, which is what he's been doing. I've been warning him, you're trolling yourself right now. You think you're a master troll, bud. When you find out what you've done to yourself, you don't mess with God's people. Tax, I begged you. I mean, your little buddy, little me, buddy. I'm telling you, he takes a lot of things and he makes a lot of shit up in his head. He's like Rocco. He makes your stories his own, but he keeps them about you. You know what I mean? Nice. I hope you find yourself, but I really do. If you're out there tonight and you're looking at the stars, dude, ask God. Just say, God, send me a sign. What the fuck is the truth? Maybe he'll send you a message back. Like it won't be a full detailed message like they tell you, Dax, where you get the answers. No, he'll send you on your own little personal mission. You know what I mean? Your own personal little mission to find Jesus inside of you, bud. But hey, if you have good friends in Christ, it's probably a lot easier than what I had to go through. You know what I mean? Someone can guide and navigate you, but you got to be wanting to want the truth. And that's the thing. It's got to be what you think the truth is. But don't hold on to what you want the truth to be. You know what I mean, Dax? Make sure it's what you think is actually the truth. And don't be a pussy and stand up for what you think that truth is. You know what I mean? Until someone can show you that you're living a delusion. But until that time, fight for what you think the truth is, bud. Go read your Bible. Go read the red stuff, dude. I don't know if your Bible has the red stuff in it or not, but go read that. And you tell me about the coward that died for your sins, and all you have to do is believe in his name, and you're good to go. You let me know about that guy. You grab those verses, you know what I mean? But just because I don't believe something doesn't mean it's not true, you know what I mean? It's like the Bible, it's a whole mixed mash for me. I love it, but yet I think it's tainted. Shouldn't be that hard for a man to think, hey, it might be tainted. She was in King James's hands. You know what I mean? There are bad, like, I don't believe in the Pope. I'm sorry, I really don't. That is not a man of Jesus, man. No, 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 no. I don't care how sick he is. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys and say, "Hey, he's sick and I really want him to be better, or he's a man of Jesus." No, I want him better, but he's not a man of Jesus. I want him better so he can try and find the real Jesus because he really sucks at his fucking job, dude. You know what I mean? But hey, anyways, I'm gonna go. Hour, 10 minutes. I hope everybody had a good time. And well, pop by again. You guys, if you want, write down your questions in the comment section and I'll write them down and then we can go over them and we can make these lives more we can take these text. I got this great idea. Great idea. Why don't we go on your account, do a live together, dude? Why don't we do this? Hey, we'll go do a live together and we'll have this discussion, this debate. Hey, do you want to do that? We can build your channel, eh? You can be the great American, smash the Canadian, and we all get to see your pretty little face. Come on. We can do a face to face, mano y mano. Huh? Would you like that? I'd like that. I'd like for you to put me in my place. If I'm a crazy idiot and it's easy to prove, come on, sunshine. Let's play the game. Huh? Hey, you already know what I'll say. Can you study? Hey, why, Tax? Why'd you go silent? Come on. Taxter, where'd you go, buddy? Come on. Don't leave now. Come on. It'd be a good vibe. I've tried doing this with everybody, but everybody's been scared. You can be a man that no one else wants to be taxed. You know what I mean? We all get to win. You show your face, you'll be a hero. They'll make posters of you, bud. You beat the Mashiach. You were the man to keep the Mashiach down, all in the name of Donald Trump. Your hero, your savior. MAGA. Kind of like Nazi, MAGA, MAGA. It's 1984. Hey, Text, where'd you go, bud? Come on. Don't run away and hide now. This is important. We need to get this settled. And listen, everybody in here knows you're not a fucking man if you're not willing to do it. It should be an easy thing. They all agree with you. I'm a fucking idiot. You should be able to prove it, Text. Easy fucking win for you, bud. Troll me live. You know what I mean? Own my ass, eh? Spank me. Hey, hey, do things. I don't mean really spank me, you know what I mean there? Don't get your hopes up there, fella, but hey, Taxters, I think this is a great idea. I think it's a great way for you to build your channel. You know what I mean? Start taking on the chosen ones. You can beat my ass and then maybe you can inspire Rocco, eh? He's got better stories for you though, you know what I mean? All those Diddy stories. Maybe you can get an invite text. You can be a New York pretty boy with Rocco. Just strutting around. Strutting around. Knowing your Diddy's people. Owning the world, eh? I don't know. I don't know. Fuck. I'm true. Fuck, how the fuck does shit like this get in people's heads? A text spy. Seems like many women on YouTube have broken that locale. Listen, text, don't come back on and say, right, I spy. Listen, this is about you and me right now. You take your eyes off the ladies, okay? Come on. Like, I'm asking to be a man and step up to a man, okay? Leave the fucking ladies alone. I know you don't like to listen, dude. Come on. You're better than this text. You can be a big boy and you can challenge a man, okay? Come on. You talk the talk. Let's walk the walk. Come on, Tex. I gotta go, bud, but I really want this. Let's make a date. Let's make a date. Trump would date his own daughter. No wonder. Tex. Hey, Tex, I got a video coming out. I made it last night. It's really, really good. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Do you think Donald Trump has ever told a trans that she's beautiful and that she's fit? Well, the answer to that remains, well, I don't know, text, but I've got video evidence there, sweetheart, that if he knows Miss Marcron is actually Mr. Marcron, and there's two Marconi brothers, and well, you still think she's beautiful and she's fit. Oh, she's fit. That video will be coming out tonight. There's texters. Okay, if you want to let me know where I'm wrong on it, but it ain't my fault you talk to me more than your husband. Listen, Dex, just stop with the fucking ladies, dude. Step up and be a fucking man. You asked for the smoke. I said, I'll be a huckleberry. And you said, game on, motherfucker. And I said, okay. I started, and you refused to fight back with any sort of intelligence. It's because you're scared, little boy. You know you can't win. And little pussies run away when they know they can't win. Because it'd be a challenge, right? Text, you don't want a challenge. You want to feel good inside. You want to make sure you can keep doing the things that you want to do, even if they're wrong, eh, Text? You like the thoughts of hurting people, eh? Why do you like the thoughts of hurting people? It's just trolling, eh, Text? You know, girl, it's light work. It is light work. He won't even fucking answer. It's unbelievable. You are such a fucking coward. You're such a big talker. You'll fucking put Donald Trump all over your fucking thing. But when I got a question, hey, Tex, I don't think he smells good here. Let me know where I'm wrong. You are fucking silence personified. Running away with your stinky vagina and, well, text. I gotta go. Wow, what do you got here? I really don't like the truth. Do y'all, little feller, by the way, y'all don't like the truth. Well, I love the truth. That's what I've been saying, bud. That's really what this whole thing's about, right? About humanity trying to figure out what the fucking truth is. You know what I mean, Tex? But you don't want to see it. You're more involved with little feller right now rather than standing up for yourself. You have a real opportunity to grow your channel here, Text. Be the fan that you say you are, but you don't. Marlins with fatality came over, triggered my text. That's come on, Tex. Anyways, I gotta go. I can't keep doing this forever. But anyways, I wanted to come on. If you guys can let me know about the Trump thing, the planning, the American flag on Gaza, how that's good. how, as America, you guys have the right to say, "Hey, we don't wanna support you anymore." You do have that right, but you don't have the right to say, "Hey, Zelensky, you don't have any cards here." It's his war, you know what I mean? He's got all the cards, but hey, would everybody else be willing to say, "Hey, we're not willing to fucking pay to have your country destroyed anymore?" But then again, does just Putin just walk in and take it over, or who knows? But I do agree with Trump. He has a lot of information on fucking Zelensky. I'm telling you that right now. You know what I mean? It's kind of got him in a headlock a bit, but Z just kind of he's like kind of he's got the UN though, so he's kind of almost out of it. But Putin ain't a dictator, but Zelensky is, eh? Anyways, you call one a dictator, but not the other. It's kind of weird, but who knows? Maybe there's things behind the scenes that we don't know about, and well, maybe we'll be privy to one day. But maybe that day could come sooner if we wanted to know what the truth was, and well, we went searching for it, and well, that meant we were with Jesus, and that means we were working for God. But anyways, I'm just a worker of God. I'm just trying to fucking recruit others, not to follow me, but to follow Jesus. And well, that takes work on their part. Hey, Taxters, work on her, bud.